is on the flag stand looking him over as we get set to turn the NEMA lights loose for heat number 1. Here they come. Green flag. Jim Cataldo will lead him down into turn 1. Randy Cabral gets a challenge from the outside. Cabral tucks it back down and will follow Cataldo down the front stretch. Seth Carlson runs 3rd. Richie Coy is 4th in the number 19. Good run for Jim Cataldo. Out in front in that number 7. Randy Cabral giving chase but losing ground from that second spot. Seth Carlson starting to close on him. Carlson in that number 6. Cataldo continues to show the way around in his number 7. Picked up a number car length on Randy Cabral, who runs 2nd. Seth Carlson is 3rd. Richie Coy is 4th. Ryan Locke is 5th. And John Zick is 6th at the halfway mark. Carlson with a challenge on Cabral. Sticks the nose down underneath. Trying to take that spot away and does. Seth Carlson goes to 2nd. And while they dice it out, Jim Cataldo able to run away with it with 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Comfortable lead for Cataldo. Carlson now in a comfortable 2nd, just 1 more lap. Checkered flag goes in the air this time, and Jim Cataldo will win it. Seth Carlson for 2nd. Randy Cabral will be 3rd. Richie Coy for 4th. John Zick will be 5th. And Ryan Locke will finish. He won from Marshfield, Mass. Danny Cugini. Green flag. And Mkhitaryan gets a jump for the lead right at the start. And a battle for 2nd. Kyle Valeri on the inside. Avery Storr up on the outside. Storr goes to 2nd. Here comes Danny Cugini. Danny Cugini in that number 51. Quickly up to the 3rd spot. Kyle Valeri shuffled back to 4th. Mkhitaryan opens up a comfortable lead in that number 9. Mkhitaryan in the 9. Avery Storr trying to reel him in from the 2nd spot in that number 21. Then Danny Cugini in the 51. Kyle Valeri in the 17, and Jake Trainer in the number 8. Halfway. 5 down and 5 to go. And with every lap, Avery Storr starts to close on Ben Mkhitaryan. Look low that time out of turn 4. He'll set him up, looking for a pass on the backstretch. But Mkhitaryan gains a length. Avery Storr again, down on the bottom. Can't make it stick, and Mkhitaryan will lead him down the backstretch. Mkhitaryan in that number 9, feeling the heat from Avery Storr. Storr looking outside, inside, can't make the pass, and only a lap to go. Now Danny Cugini taking a look at 2nd place in that number 51. As the checkered flag goes up in the air, Ben Mkhitaryan will win it. Avery Storr hangs it out in that number 21, but hangs on for second. Danny Cugini third. Kyle Valente.
That in the 57. Not in the hunt as they go. Still a battle for the lead. Pitzinger and Mayer. Pitzinger and Mayer, then the 1 for Corey Plummer. Patrick Houle, nothing decided here. Peter Koch next. Then Tim LeBlanc in the 52. Still trying to get around to the halfway point. Louis Mayer now in the lead. Pitzinger second, running third is Houle. Coming up into 7 is Plummer. Halfway now, halfway in this first qualifier. Louis Mayer. Kevin Pitzinger and Pat Houle in the 1. Corey Plummer. Peter Koch in the 27. Louis Mayer ran third last week. Had to be torn down after the race. Got home at 3:30, got back up at 6:30 and put the car back together. 2 to go. Down the backstretch. Louis Mayer stretching it out now with a lap to go. Pitzinger second. Houle showing a little smoke going into 3. With Plummer on his tail. Last person to get the white flag. Here comes your winner. Louis Mayer will pick up the qualifier win. Kevin Pitzinger second. Pat Houle and Corey Plummer will round out the top 4. Peter Koch will round up the field. Racing Series divisions, starting scratch in his first qualifier. Here they come. Tim Paquette out there with a new motor under the hood, hoping it holds up. Corey Plummer, the teenager, the veteran in the 83, Tim Wenzel, point leader, the 50 for Matt Kimball. Then Kevin McKnight, Nate Wenzel, and Nadine Coates. Matt Kimball was running well, leading the pack last night at Claremont, and a tire went down the second half of the race and did not help him with a good finish. Paquette, Wenzel, and Kimball. McKnight and Cormier hang on. Nate Wenzel, around he goes. Wenzel spinning it out in turn 4. No caution for him. Trying to make it 3 deep. Kimball has to back out. Trying to get underneath Wenzel. Nudges his way through. Wenzel could move up, but it's Kimball there as Nate pulls out and still trails. Paquette taking a wide line off of turn 4. Kimball goes low. Paquette staying up on top. Kimball down to the bottom in turn 1. Takes the lead. No, he doesn't. Back comes Paquette. Kimball runs even with him into 3. Nudges ahead. Takes the low line off the turn. Takes over the lead with 2 to go. 50, 93, 83, 76. Kimball, Paquette, Wenzel, and McKnight. 1 to go. Paquette gonna give it one more try off of 2. Kimball stretches the margin. Trouble with the 14, almost dumped it, but it doesn't matter. Here's the win. Kimball, Paquette, Wenzel, and McKnight Then Cormier hangs on for 5th. Nadine Coates 6th. 7th is the Oak. Here they come. On the roll. They take the green quickly into the corner. Pomasco and Muni down the backstretch. Nancy on a slightly slower start, but has the edge coming down into turn 4 with the inside. Pomasco leads him. Leary follows. It's Pomasco, Leary, Muni, and Bro. Littlewood and Bro. Then Ryan Brell, Dave Strebel, Marshall Usher, and Bill Lambert in the 7th. The only Ford out there, Ford Fusion. Pomasco hanging on to the lead. Leary up to 2nd. Bro 3rd. Littlewood back to 4th. Bro 4th, 5th. Then Muni 6th. Bell, Strebel, Usher, and Lambert. Tyler Leary, point leader coming in tonight by 24 over Solomon Bro. Leader in 2nd place, running to the halfway mark on the inside. Eric Pomasco. Still 3rd. Littlewood 4th. Jim Bro 5th. Nancy Muni, Ryan Bell, Dave Strebel dirt tracks it off of 4. Then Usher and Lambert. Leary and Bro battling all season long for a spot. Once Solomon came back to race with us mid-season, quickly rose through the ranks and moved into 2nd place. With 2 races left, it will be Leary's point lead to lose, not someone else's to win. Pomasco a little bit loose off of 4. Littlewood moves into 3rd. Here comes Jim Bro. White flag in the air. Here's Leary and Bro. Littlewood, Bro, Pomasco, and Muni. Bell, Strebel, and Usher. Checkered flag coming out. Tyler Leary, Solomon Bro, Cole Littlewood, Jim Bro. Eric Pomasco, top 5. The 6th final qualifier, Nancy Muni in the 96. Back with us for a few races this year. Here they come, 8 laps, race 1. Hang on to Alyssa. Back in comes loose off turn 4, loses her spot. Ben Byrne takes over. Carzello running 2nd. Then Pearl, Dylan Boudreau, and Victoria Briganti. Alyssa Rivera trying to catch up here, get a good run off and heat that tire up. Ben Byrne protecting the inside as he dives low off of 4. Rolls off 2 in good shape. Halfway now in this 8-lap qualifier for Sportsman Modifieds. Carzello putting a little pressure on. Top 4 make the transfer. Right now the bubble car is Dylan Boudreau. Laps winding down, 2 to go. Byrne, Carzello, Pearl, Boudreau, Briganti, and Rivera with 1 left. Coming up later on tonight, their 35-lap main event. Checkered flag. Ben Byrne picks up the win. Carzello, Pearl, and Boudreau the qualifiers. Briganti and Rivera will start at the back of the feature. Russ Hersey, kind of the guy who got everything together for us to start a sportsman modified division. Green is out. Let's see how they do. Normally the Mark Hayward ride. Leclerc, Kimball, Rivette bring them down for one lap. Leclerc on top, Kimball to the outside, Rivette sits in third. Then it's Hall and Nooney. Leclerc using the low line. Everybody's going to have to go around him. Oldest driver in the division. Matt still trying the outside. Leclerc just holding the low side. Here comes Kimmy. Can she make the pass? Halfway coming up. Leclerc drives him hard into 3 and 4, pulls away and holds on at halfway. Leclerc, Rivette, and Kimball now drifting backwards. Decides to switch lanes, doesn't work for him. Kim coming up to put some pressure on. Right there on the outside. Eric Leclerc, Kim Rivette. 2 to go. Kimmy trying one more time on the outside. Eric moves up just enough to take away the line. Here's the white flag for the final time. Rivette throws it to the outside off of turn 4, gets up to the high side in turn 2. Powers on by to the outside. Leclerc, Rivette to the line. Checkered flag is out. Here they come. Kimmy. Boy, that one was close as Kimmy Rivette takes on. Here they come. Monahan does hard off the turn into the lead. Mike Smith bobbled just a bit on the start. On the outside, the Ridemore machine for Jeff Rollins. Rollins will swoop to the outside off turn 2 and take over second. Then it's Smith, Ignacio, and McDougall. Big jump from go-karts to modifieds. Monahan, Rollins, Smith, Ignacio, McDougall. Halfway already. Working lap 6 on the backstretch. Joel Monahan. Monahan and Rollins now outdistancing the rest of the field. Two to go. Monahan, Rollins. Both have been in victory lane this season. White flag coming up. Last chance for Rollins to get by Monahan in this qualifier. He's not going to do it. They'll ride this one out to the checkered flag, and it will wave over Joel Monahan. Jeff Rollins second. Mike Smith, Chris Ignacio, and Matt McDougall.
Memorial race as they get set to turn them loose. Green flag. And they're scattered all over the place. But Mike Horn comes out on top in the A1. Mike Horn in the number 48, in the number A1, chased by the 48 of Todd Bertrand. That's Avery Storr in the 39 and Sammy Swindell in the number 1. Mike Horn a little loose in that A1, gathers it back up and leads him down the backstretch. Todd Bertrand runs second. Avery Storr third. Swindell is fourth. Danny Cugini is fifth. Coming to the cross flag. Halfway through heat number 1. Mike Horn starting to grow the lead in that A1. Battle is heating up for the second spot. Avery Storr and Todd Bertrand, team co-members from the Bertrand Motorsports team, dice it out for second. Two laps to go this time, 2 to go. White flag is in the air. One more from Mike Horn. Look at that race for second. Avery Storr taking it way down low. In that third and fourth turn, can't make the pass on Todd Bertrand as the checkered flag goes up. Mike Horn will win it. Look at the race for second. Looks like Todd Bertrand holds on. We'll have to wait for the official word on that one. 10-lap qualifier for the NEMA Midgets. Here they come. Green flag. Paul Scally to the lead from the pole position. But here comes Seth Carlson and Jim Chambers quickly on the bottom. Here goes Chambers underneath Seth Carlson. And Carlson underneath Chambers. They exchange the second spot, back and forth. They're all chasing the dangerous one, Paul Scally. Here's Carlson with a look under Scally. Trying to make it count on the bottom. Scally makes it tight. Holds off Carlson, at least for the time being. And trouble. Trouble for Seth Carlson. Slow on the bottom of the racetrack. And that's going to bring out the caution flag. Trouble for Seth Carlson in the number 47. Here they come. Green flag. Scally takes his position back at the head of the class. Out in front in the number 30. Chambers right with him for second. Chambers looks to the bottom, but no running room underneath Paul Scally. Scally slams that door shut into turn 3. Chambers with nowhere to go will follow him around. Those two start to pull away from the rest of the field. Third place now belongs to John Zick in the number 9. Halfway through heat number 2 for the NEMA Midgets. Scally now opening himself up a comfortable lead over Jim Chambers. Chambers can only watch him drive away as we got a battle for the third spot right behind them. The number 9 of John Zick and the 74 of Randy Cabral. 2 laps to go, 2 to go this time. White flag is in the air. One more lap for the dangerous one, Paul Scally. As this time the checkered flag will fly. And Paul Scally will win it. Jim Chambers for second. John Zick holds on for third over Randy Cabral, Albie Ovitt, and Lance Finoro. That's the way they run in heat number 2 for the NEMA Midgets. Now, the NEMA Lights and NEMA Midgets are qualified for their main event.
Davis and Farnham, Robbins and Alden, Hatt and Burse, and here they come. And it'll be Banks again out in front quickly with Davis trailing. Coates on the outside. Farnham still fourth. Alden fifth. Oh, hang on! Skeeter brings it back safely. Alden fighting with Coates for position. Look out, contact! Alden comes out on the short end of that stick. Skeeter Bierce gets around to Robbins' car. He's going to have to play catch up here with everybody else on lap 3. Banks, Davis, and Farnham up front. Hatt running fourth. Fifth is Coates. At the halfway point, not much change up front. Farnham still trying really hard to get into second spot. Banks, Davis, and Farnham. Farnham looks inside, car won't stick low. Hatt trailing in fourth, but joining the mix. Banks pulling away. Here's Farnham up to the outside now. 2 laps left. Banks, Davis, and Farnham. Whoa, 3 wide coming off the corner. Farnham makes the pass on the outside, moves into second spot. Davis holds third. Hatt's running up onto the bumper for fourth. And now they close in on Banks with a lap to go. There goes Farnham, pops way out to the outside. Popped out to try to go wide, couldn't make it stick. Has to fight back now as Banks takes a wide turn off the corner. Hatt goes inside Davis, dives down to the bottom. Checkered flag coming up, here they come off the line. Farnham, Banks, Hatt slides into third, and Davis slips to fourth. It all got wrapped up on the final half a straightaway. The 69 of Josh Carey. Matt Goffin jumps to the outside quickly, not going to waste any time going to the front, and does it. Carey, Phillips, and Rogers. Rogers slides up a little bit, almost contacts Phillips, and moves into second. Leon Kennison is attached to his rear bumper briefly. Working the second lap, moving up, it's Kennison into third now. Assuming his hood stays on the entire race, which may be an issue. Goffin, Rogers, Kennison, Phillips, and Stevens, and Douglas. Halfway now. Halfway through it, Matt Goffin came into this as the point leader by quite a wide margin. 84 points over second place Josh Carey. Stevens and Phillips fighting for fourth place now. Stevens will go low and take fourth. Goffin slowing with 2 laps left. Rogers makes a charge. Goffin just pulls away again. Kennison third. Stevens fourth. Fifth for Douglas and sixth for Phillips. White flag, 1 to go. What's happening up front? Matt Goffin teasing Rogers a little bit. Kennison all by himself in third. Douglas and Stevens fighting for fourth. The win goes to Goffin. Rogers and Kennison to the line. Douglas pulls off fourth. Stevens fifth. Phillips sixth.